Okay, folks, I've been requested to show you all how to make apple cider vinegar. The best brand that I've used in the past is Bragg's, and I keep the old bottle so I can refill it. It's organic, starts with organic apples, organically raised sugar, and pure water. So if you have reverse osmosis or distilled, that's good. Very simple to do, so we're gonna follow. I'm gonna be a little sloppy with this camera like usual. I'm gonna try a little less sloppy than usual, but I wanna get this on film properly. You know, one day I should be able to get a real camera. Anyway, take an apple. Okay, I've got enough for about 3/4 of a gallon. So just take some apple pieces, just cut it up. You know, they don't have to be mashed up. They just need to be able to fit real easily into the, just leave the skin on and everything else. That's a fine way to go. Let's see, hopefully this is recording. Slice it up. All right, and if you want, you can make it a little finer. Cut it up. Okay, we'll stop with that. We got enough to make it work. So the process is simple. Take your bottle, take in some of these little pieces. You know, many people mash it up. They make it into a mash and stick it in there. That can work if you got time to do that. It works all the same for me. I've got probably a couple gallons in brew. It takes 60 to 90 days to become really proficient and really work. It's a lighter, sweeter flavor in the beginning, and it gets stronger as it sits. So we got an eyeball full there, and we'll take another one here and slide some pieces in there. You know, some people mash it up and then it's, I guess, a little easier to get in. I have a couple of 1 gallon beer bottle things I got at a custom brewery here in Jacksonville, and another one from a custom kombucha place at a local farmer's market. They make it and they sell you the bottle for $8 and they fill it up, you know, for another price, and you're good. I don't consume alcoholic beverages even with a minute amount, so I just bought the bottle. So we got, you know, good enough here to show you what to do. Okay, next I've got pure Florida organic sugar. Since I use very little sugar, I don't mind spending the extra money to get the organic. I'll take like this larger one, I'll put 2 essentially tablespoons in there. And this little one, I will put 1. And guess what, folks? We're nearly finished already. Let's see if I can adjust this so it comes up a little. Okay, I have a funnel, and I just put the funnel in. Take my distilled water and I pour it in. Not all the way to the top, but right as to where it starts to narrow. Set that one aside. Fill up this little one. Little ones are a little harder because they can spill over kind of easily. So we stop right there, cap up the water, don't want a disaster. All right, take the cap, put it on, shake it up. Likewise with the other one. And here's a key point. What'll happen as the fermentation process starts, you're gonna get gas carbon dioxide will come off, and that will pressurize it. So I like to leave the cap, put it on maybe 1.5 turns so it can escape as the CO2 is created. I just set that somewhere out of the way. I've got a space on top of my cabinet where I have a bunch of bottles in various state of brew. What I like to do is put the date on the cap so that I know how many days it is. And let it sit through, you know, check it. I'd shake it up like once a week or so, and then just let it ferment, checking it to release the, when you shake it, it's gonna pressurize it. So tighten it up, shake it, and then gently open this up. Be sure that you're not wearing your tuxedo or best dress because it might splash out, because that is pretty much pressure. It's a carbonation sort of thing. And voila, 60 days, you're gonna have a light, sweet vinegar. I like to keep it 60 to 90. And so I keep it dated, shake it out, and eventually, when you're finished with the brew, just use the reverse, pour through this into a clean bottle. I have a screen strainer that will screen out any of the material, and then you've got vinegar. Here is an example of a Florida brand bottle I put in there. You can see at the top there's some of the mash coming up. See, that's why you don't fill it all the way to the top, because it does expand. And what I'll do is just tighten it up, shake it, and you can see the bubbles coming up. So that's it, folks. If you have questions, comments, concerns, certainly look me up. There we go. I guess I'll go with the like, share, subscribe. Bye.